What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video in the next episode of the FC26 career move, part number 2 today. And we are starting the SPL journey. We've got Dundee United in the first game of the season at IBROX. If you missed the last episode where we took over the Rangers FC club, started signing players and took part in our first couple of games, and I recommend you go back and check that out. There'll be a card appearing on the top of the screen around now, and you can go back and check that out. But first things first, as we dive into the career hub, we've obviously, at the end of the last episode, we got the couple of scout reports in. We aren't going to be doing any more in the transfer window. We've already done our bit, and as we head into team management, we'll be able to see exactly what we've done. So we've brought in Doig, a left back and a left midfielder. We've brought in Hutsuliak, and we've also brought in Fruk, Bertarame, Zetterstrom, and I think that is it. Yeah, that is it for the players that we've brought in. At the end of the last episode, we set the team up for Dundee United, and this is a team that is going to face Dundee. So at the back, we've obviously got Jack Butland in goal, Doig, Fernandez, Suter, and Tavernier, Hutsuliak, Raskin, and Baron, Bayrami, and more. And then at the top is Bojan Mioski. And let's hope that that team will deliver 3 points in the first match day of the season. So we need to advance into the next 2 days, where we will finally have our first game in the Scottish Prem. It is Dundee United. So we'll start off with the opponent analysis and have a look at what they are saying. Two players that we need to keep our eye on. I think that means, well, actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 who we need to keep our eye on. I don't know what that symbol means. Maybe it means that we're keeping an eye on them. Maybe? Who knows? But that's a team that they expect that Dundee United will be putting out onto the IBROX pitch. Alright, press conference time. The first press conference of our Rangers career. What's Danny Roll got to say? So, we will encourage Suter. We will encourage John Suter. Dundee United's powerful strikers have scarred many defenders thanks to their athleticism and strength. Is it fair to assume that Baron will have a tough game on his hands? Baron's been okay in pre-season, so we'll celebrate his performance over the course of the first couple of games that he's played, and really hope that he can rise to the challenge. Now, this is the interesting one. Miovski, can he find the back of the net here against Dundee United? We'll have to wait and see. We'll just encourage him for now and try and get him on the score sheet. Of course, we have Fruk on the bench as well, who will come on and make his SPL debut. And also Chamiti in the squad, but I am going to leave in reserves for this one against Dundee United. We've got 2 unread messages. We'll jump into that. Rabbi Matondo, please reach out to my agent when we want to discuss the terms of the contract. And then Gassama wants to play against Dundee United as well. Scout reports, not interested in them at the moment. We're more interested in match day, the first match day of the season. And this is a reminder of the team that we are playing. And let's see how we get on as we go to IBROX for the first time this season. Dundee United come to Glasgow for the first game of the season against Rangers. And this is going to be an interesting test to see how our players are going to perform in the first game of the year. By your side, we're loyal and true, the Union Bears with the Tifo at IBROX Stadium. We've obviously got a couple of new faces joining the club and starting at IBROX for the first time. And hopefully we will give the fans a game to remember. So, here is the squad. Butland, Doig, Fernandez, Suter, Tavernier at the back. Baron or Raskin in the middle. Out wide, Moore and Hutsuliak with Bayrami playing just in behind Bojan Miovski. And then the substitutions, we've got Fruk and Bertrame who joined the club. And then we've got Matondo, Gassama who isn't playing in the starting 11. Diamande, Magoma and Aarons, I think the last couple of players were. We'll get a look at Dundee United's team any second now. And see what 11 they have got. Richards in goal. Kurt Sazez at the back. There's a couple of Sibold was in there. And you get a look at the rest of their team that Jim Goodwin has put out. Who are they? Celtic. Crikey. Alright. Here we go. The first game of the season. Let's see what we can do. Nico Raskin ready. Dundee United ready to try and stop Rangers in their own ground. We are away for Scottish Premier League football and it is straight out for a throw-in. So let's try and capitalise on that straight away and get the ball moving. Miovski already in. He's got Baron arriving. Connor Baron gets the shot away. It's saved. It's only gone as far as Baron under clearance, but we can't get the shot away. And Dundee United survive a very early scare there. One thing that I didn't like in pre-season was we didn't get the ball much. So we need to try and work on that. Try and have more possession. Be a bit more clinical with tackles. Oh, that's just about got to Doig, who manages to skip on by his defender, but after that it wasn't really too much. Or Miovski trying to find Bayrami but didn't quite get there. We've got Mikey Moore, ball in towards the back. Miovski wide of the target. Saw a little opening there, but it doesn't matter because Suliak's won it back. Tavernier plays it through for Miovski, who this time still gets his shot on target, but it's saved again by the keeper. But another chance coming Rangers' way. Miovski lays it off to Bayrami, who runs into a bit of a roadblock. Won the ball back there with Bayrami. Miovski waiting, just showed a little too much of that, let the ball get away. We'll try again though. Miovski flicks it on. Mikey Moore, can he make it 1-0? Yes, he can. Mikey Moore finds the back of the net. And the first goal to Rangers coming Mikey Moore's way. Get in there. So Mikey Moore opens the scoring. 1-0 to Rangers. Let's see if we can try and add to that one in the first half. We've started this game very well against Dundee United. John Suter with the block, and then John Suter recovers. Oh, that is a shocking little flick from Bayrami. But Zuliak was on the run. But Doig in the way of that one. Bayrami wins the ball back. Miovski breaking through. He's showing a little too much of that again and can't find the angle to get the shot away. Suter in with a challenge. Gets the ball. Miovski. Oh, he's... Oh, again. Again. Miovski. Again. Ah. And there we go. We get the ball. Right. Hutsuliak. Finds Bayrami in the middle. Miovski on the run. We float that into the little gap, but no. Tavernier lays across there, gets the ball. Miovski. Hutsuliak. Back to Miovski. In the middle for Bayrami. Oh, he's hit it wide. See if we can try and get another one just before half time. Mikey Moore. Miovski! There it is. 2-0. And Miovski gets his first Rangers goal after coming from Aberdeen. Assist by Mikey Moore, the first goal scorer. Ball in. Originally, the ball was actually meant to go for Bayrami. But it finds Miovski, and it finds the back of the net. And Danny rolls Rangers a 2 to the good at IBROX against Dundee United in the first half of the first game on opening match day. And Hutsuliak has picked the pocket there of the midfielder, and we might try and get a third before the break. It's saved. Miovski, though, can he get his second? It's saved again. And it's eventually hooked away, only as far as Tavernier, though. Oh, it's just gone behind him. A lovely little 1-2. Miovski, it's 3. In an opening half demolishment, if that's even a word, for Rangers. Mikey Moore, and now a Miovski brace. It's 3-0 in the first half against Dundee United. Well, we've been dominating the game at IBROX. 54% possession, 46 for Dundee United, who have yet to challenge Jack Butland in between the sticks. More of that in the second half, please, as we go for the final 45 minutes in the opening match day of the season. Doig. Bayrami gets a shot away. It's blocked, and it will go out for a corner. The first corner of the afternoon. Tavernier fires it in to John Suter. It's saved and tipped over the bar for another corner. Another ball in. Suter this time doesn't get there, but it is again another corner. We float this one in a bit deeper this time. Raskin can't get there. Manny Fernandez, Bayrami does find Nico Raskin, who gets his pocket picked, but Miovski. Baron looking to drive through. No way through, and Dundee United now looking to try and press on forward. Sibold has it now. Rangers getting back well, though, and slowing the Dundee United progress right down. And he is offside. Bayrami slips through for Miovski. It's saved again. And it's cleared just before it goes out for a corner. Baron, though, finds Miovski, whose turn let him down. And Zuliak is in the way of that. Oh, Tavernier just clashing there with the Dundee player as he waited for Zuliak to feed him through. That's left this left side a little bit exposed. Tav tracking back, though. Oh, Doig has come in when he should have maybe stayed wide. Are Dundee going to get a first look at goal? It's off the back of Doig, and it is a great timed tackle from Manny Fernandez to ensure that the shot doesn't get away. That didn't quite reach Zuliak. It's not a problem, though, because that pass breaks down Dundee United's play. But Zuliak now across to Bayrami. He gets on the score sheet. It's 4-0. And it's a celebration with Broxy for Bayrami. Dundee United still looking for that first shot on target. They're breaking through here. They've managed to get across in. It's cleared away. And Raskin there with the tackle. And that will do nicely as we now look to break. Again, here comes Bayrami this time, playing on the wide. Oh, Miovski plays that wide for Zuliak, who, again, shows too much of it. Tried to dummy around the player if we had a chance of getting there, but no way through. Try and get some subs on, but waiting for a break in play, and we get that because Manny Fernandez is going in the referee's book with that challenge, I think, there. It is indeed a yellow card for Manny Fernandez. Does mean, though, that we are going to bring off Miovski. 2 goals for him in his first 80 minutes. And we bring on Fruk, the new signing, for the final 10 minutes of what has been a dominant display at IBROX for Rangers. Or Baron disappointing there. There's a shot from Dundee United, but it goes out for what I think will be... Oh, he was off. Was he offside? He must have been offside. Anyway, here we go. Suliak. Oh, he played the ball in. Fruk. Bayrami back to Fruk, who gets on the score sheet within minutes of being on IBROX. Get in there. And a lovely British celebration with a cup of tea. Great link-up play. And he finds the back of the net. Bring off Suliak. Bring off Fernandez, I think, as well. Bring on Bert Arame. And also bringing on Big Sterling. There we go. That is it for the first game at IBROX. And it ends 5-0 to Rangers. We get our first win in the SPL. A good start to the league. Jim Goodwin, no match for the mighty Rangers as we get 5 past Dundee United. Miovski, he got a brace after Mikey Moore opened the scoring. Bayrami and then Fruk adding the 4th and the 5th. And at full time at IBROX, it's Rangers 5, Dundee United 0. Other scores on opening match day: Hibernian 2, Falkirk 1. Falkirk, the newly promoted side, suffering defeat to Hibernian. But at the end, there was no stopping the Rangers. We'll celebrate Bayrami's performance. He actually played quite well, did Nedim Bayrami. Very, very happy with pretty much everybody on that pitch, really. No concerns. The new signings played well. We'll encourage Tav as captain. We will encourage him. Again, we will encourage Tav.
No further questions. Thanks
And
for
that's
your
it.
time.
We've got an offer for Bayrami from Ajax, I think. Is that? Yeah. 5.3 mil. After the performance of Bayrami in that last game, I'm not looking to sell him at this time. Sorry. Alright, so without further ado, not much to get on with, really, as we head into the second match day of the season. It's Motherwell against ourselves. We're playing away this time, and we're going to try and rotate the squad a little bit for this one after the 5-0 victory at Dundee United. But first, we'll take a look at Motherwell and what they have got to offer. Their potential starting 11 there. Halliday on the bench, of course. He used to play for Rangers as well. Doig has been sensational. He has been absolutely brilliant, I must say. I'm very, very impressed with the signing of Doig into the Rangers squad. He will be expecting, fans will be expecting Raskin to be regular starting. So will I. We will downplay Raskin's performance, to be honest. We'll just make the opposition think, oh, is Nico going to be starting today? Butland as a sweeper keeper. We'll be looking to Butland to fuel your pressing style of play. I might start Zetterstrom in this one, to be honest. So we're gonna encourage him, because I think we might be starting Zetterstrom.
Thank you for attending. Okay,
Just
guys,
for the
we're
Motherwell
out of
game,
time.
see how he
Sorry.
gets on
To ask a question. We're wrapping up
against
now.
the Well. Alright, this is the team that will face Motherwell. Zetterstrom in goal with unchanged at the back. We've brought in Diamande and Gassama, and Fruk starts up top after scoring in the closing stages of the Dundee United game. So let's go to Motherwell and let's see what we can do as we face the Well for the second game this season. Motherwell looking a little bit different from when I last was there a couple of weeks ago, but here we go. Let's see what we can do. Danny Roll dishing out the final instructions as we go. Here we go, we are underway at a piss wet through match day 2. This game is going to be much more difficult, less convincing than Dundee United. And obviously we've got a couple of new faces in the starting 11, a couple of fresh legs who didn't feature against Dundee United. Oh, Baron, who is that off to? Needs to be a bit more direct, and there we go, the run from Connor Baron. Can he get his first Rangers goal? Is denied. Ball chipped in, but it's going to be an easy save for the keeper. Moving the ball nicely into the middle. Diamande. Fruck was on the move. Oh, Baron looking, or was that Doig? I think that was Doig looking to play the ball into Fruck, but met with... Suliak was on the run, but the pass wouldn't have made it anyway. Plays it wide to Gassama. Flicks it on for Fruck. Diamande's arriving, but Motherwell playing that really low block, getting many players into the box. There's a mistake there, though. We might be able to capitalise on this. Plays it through. Mohamed Diamande, saved again by Oxborough. Fruck tried the turn. Didn't happen. Raskin will win that header, but Diamande can't get onto the end of it. Out wide now to Suliak, who has Fruck onside. Tavernier blocked, and that's going to be the end of that one. I was expecting Fruck to be offside, to be honest. Manny Fernandez losing out. Suter running by as well. This is the... Doig gets there. There's a mix-up at the back. Motherwell still coming. Doig again cleaning up. And we survive a little scare there. That was far too uncomfortable. Fruck is through here. Fruck is through. Can we open the scoring against the Motherwell? We can't. It comes off the post. From surviving one end, we very nearly opened the scoring at the other. Oh, here come Motherwell. It's saved by Zetterstrom. And pushed wide. That's the first real question that Motherwell have asked. Looks like they're going to be playing short. They do. Gets the ball in. It's... Oh, tell you what, Nico Raskin need to do a bit better there to stop that attack. But I'm sure the height difference there didn't quite help Nico Raskin, but no harm done. Zetterstrom makes the save, and it's out for another corner. This time delivered straight away, and out for a goal kick. Fruck, he's got Diamande ahead of him. He finds him. Baron, Gassama, back towards Fruck. Diamande was waiting for the flick, but it didn't happen. Doig gets something on that, but not enough. Manny Fernandez, though, standing firm, gets a block. Half-time then at Motherwell, and it's goalless in the first 45 minutes. Zetterstrom with a couple of big saves, as has Oxborough at Motherwell, denying opportunities from both sides, and it is 0-0. Right, let's get the second half underway. We need a little bit more urgency, I think. We need to be asking Motherwell more questions and trying to really break through what is a stubborn Motherwell side. Tried to just invent something there with Fruck, but weren't able to. And that's a wayward pass from Diamande. We managed to get the loose ball. And again, just trying to force it to fit a little bit. Out Fruck. Waiting patiently for Diamande to arrive. He's got Gassama. Back to Doig. Floats a ball straight into the keeper. Gassama. Doig's arriving. It finds Doig. He can't find the space though to break through the defence, but continue with that high press. Gassama's dropped back. We could have let that go for a throw, but Gassama opting to take the header. Right, making a change. We're bringing on Bayrami, who was in good form against Dundee United. Hopefully he brings something to the team here. Ball in. Nico Raskin off the top of the bar. We've hit the post and the bar in this game. Oh, come on. Keeper didn't get a touch to it, so it will be a goal kick, but frustrating there that we don't get a chance to open the scoring. Motherwell breaking through, played it into the middle. Raskin's clearance was not good enough, and the shot as well didn't find its way through. We're going to make a change. We're going to bring off Hutsuliak and bring on Bertrame. Outside of the foot to Gassama. He's got no real help, and the ball goes astray. We're looking to create something down the left-hand side, and it's nice and easy for Jakob Zetterstrom. Bayrami back to Fruk. That was going to be tight, so we brought Gassama into play. What was that? It works out. Bertrame, Tavernier in the middle for Bayrami, and it's saved. Tavernier delivering this corner. Suter gets there, and it's over the bar again. A great save. I thought for a second that was creeping its way in. Keep the pressure on Motherwell. We've done him. Ball in. Miovski flicks it on, but not enough connection to that. And Motherwell now looking to break. Manny Fernandez muscled right off that. Connor Barron, big tackle. Mikey Moore slips through. Miovski saved again. Another fantastic save across the keeper, but he finds the magic touch to keep it out. Bayrami, Bertrame looking through, but no way through. We are asking a few more questions, but we've not getting the answer, and there's not much longer left in this game. Motherwell goes for the... well, he went for the miraculous attempt. Runtav. Oh, the ball's floated in, and it's wide. Rangers 0, Motherwell 0-1. Motherwell 0, Rangers 0 in the second game of the season. A frustrating draw that saw both sides fairly equal, but unfortunately we can't break the deadlock, and it is Motherwell 0, Rangers 0. Next up, Livingston. Let's actually have a look at the table, if we may. Myself, well, ourselves, Celtic, Kilmarnock and Motherwell all joint on points. Aberdeen have got Celtic next. We've got Livingston, who find themselves at the near bottom. No points yet on the board for Livingston, and we will play them at IBROX, I want to say. I saw it is indeed at IBROX. So let's go into the third and final match of the episode as we take on Livingston. Right, this is the squad that we will be facing Livingston with. Zetterstrom in goal. Magoma coming into the team, as does Gassama and Chamiti. Yusuf Chamiti getting his first start for Rangers this season. So here we go at a wet IBROX as we prepare to take on Livingston. Don't think we need the water sprays. There's enough water as it stands. Here we go then, coming out of the tunnel. Danny rolls men ready to take on Livingston. Right, we're underway at IBROX. See what happens here after a 0-0 against Motherwell. Livingston looking to break through to get the first shot of the game, and it's saved by Zetterstrom. Nice and easy for him. Chamiti gets the ball. I thought that pass wasn't going to make Mikey Moore, but it does. Here comes Magoma. He finds Chamiti, who misses the ball in true Yusuf Chamiti style. We can try and work the ball forward. We've also got Asgard in the middle, who has had a few interesting touches in the first couple of minutes of this game. Gassama finds Chamiti. Asgard takes over, gets a shot away, and it's in off the post. A beautiful goal from Asgard. As I was just knocking him, he goes and shuts me up with a finish like that off the post, and it's 1-0. And then we're still giving the ball away, and we're going again. Asgard looking to get in the mix as well. Here he is. Fellow Asgard tries to pull it back. Blocked. And Livingston looking to answer back fairly quickly, but the ball... Oh, Asgard showed too much to that again. Livingston looking to come forward again. Here they come. Ball in. It's headed away. And it's just about taken care of. As Manny Fernandez didn't want... Oh no, it was Sterling who didn't want anything to do with the ball, and John Suter dealt with that one. Oh, pass there, not quite making its way through. Sterling steps away from the line to try and close the gap down. Livingston are through here. It's saved by Zetterstrom. And we survive a scare. Burst forward. Ball in towards Chamiti, who gets there, and it's tipped over the bar. Oh, the pass is a sloppy one. Mikey Moore for his second of his Rangers career, and he hits it wide. What was that for a finish? Right, Mikey Moore's off and running. He had company though, so we'll play it back the way. Asgard waiting patiently. Baron back to Mikey Moore. Ah, again, he just showed a little too much to that. Frustrating, frustrating. Oh, Asgard should have maybe won that, but Gassama wins it. But Raskin not quick enough. John Suter in with a challenge just on the brink of half time. And at half time, it is Rangers 1, Livingston 0. Thanks to that man, fellow Asgard, with his only shot of the game, finding the net off the post. We need to wait for people to arrive. Asgard's arriving. Didn't get a connection on that. Substitution's not particularly looking like what I'd want to do right now, as that's a good effort from Livingston, but it goes just wide of the post, thankfully for our part. Raskin, Asgard, out wide to Yusuf Chamiti to make it 2. It's a great save again. We're going to bring on Fruk. Asgard will be coming off. And let's see if that makes any changes, bringing Fruk on in that position. Suter wins the header. It's tipped over the bar once again. Conor Barron gets to that. Fruk in with a challenge. That's going to be a yellow card. And a potential injury. That might be the second player that we've injured in the space of... Oh, I thought he was going for a red then. Suter gives the ball away. Oh, Tavernier can't get a hold of that, but he is fouled in the process, and it will be a free kick and a chance to just regroup and settle down. Plays it over for Yusuf Chamiti. Gets his shot away. He had Fruk waiting in the middle. He tried his luck, and it wasn't to be. Fruk making a run. We'll go for Gassama. We'll look to try and play in Fruk, but defender stands firm, and Tavernier was running away from a ball coming towards him. Fruk will get to that. We'll recycle the play a little bit. Tavernier breaking forward. Cross comes in. Magoma weirdly muscled off the ball, but we win the second ball. Baron can't get cleared though. And Livingston find the equaliser. We'll bring on Suliak. But Livingston all level with this finish that beats Jakob Zetterstrom. And it came from our own mistakes. Chamiti. Fruk bursting through. Can it? Oh, how's that not gone in? It has on the second attempt, but how has the first one not gone in? Oh. We get the second. We get back in front. We're back in front. IBROX against Livingston, and it's the second goal for Fruk this season. We bring on Doig for Magoma. Jaden Magona ran his race as we give the ball away again. Mikey Moore has not had the best game in a Rangers shirt this afternoon against Livingston. He wins the ball back though. Sterling will clear that, and that will be all she wrote at IBROX as we get a second win of the season. Right, post-match interview for Danny Roll after his side ran out victorious against Livingston. Games against teams with fast transitions like Livingston, they did transition quite quickly Are you happy with the amount of danger Fruck created? Yep. Fruck was good. Came on. Got the winner. Played well. I'm happy with his performance. 17 dribbles by Trimity today. Yeah, and no goals for Yusuf Trimity, I don't think. We'll encourage him. We'll encourage him to try and get him up to some sort of performance that is just going to be unstoppable. A man that you can rely on finding the back of the net every single game. Moore didn't have much success in passing. He didn't. It was a little bit. It wasn't the best performance from Moore, but he will be back. All right, we have a role update for Connor Barron, who we obviously was looking to try and make this deep lying playmaker in the midfielder role. We can add that, so we will add that to Connor Barron's locker, let's say, and we'll leave that at that. We won't be looking at development any players at this moment in time, but there we go. That is the first 3 games of the season in the bag, and we are top of the league. We're joint top with Celtic and Motherwell, both winning 2 and drawing 1 of their first 3 games. Dundee FC in 4th, Hibs in 5th, Killy in 6th, Dundee United 7th, and Hearts, who, by the way, been on form in the real league. They are down in 8th in this fantasy. They have work to do. Next up, though, is the team in 4th, Dundee FC. And then we will be surely approaching the first Old Firm of the season. Let's see what that brings in a couple of games' time. That is going to be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, hit subscribe. And I will see you with Dundee FC at IBROX in the next one next week. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.